This video is intended for audiences who are 13 and over. If you are not 13 and over, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
Yeah, Tariq, it's really good that Caleb remembered that he had the command buckle, right?
And that Ace remembered that he had the powered build buckle this entire time.
Boy, look, there's too many buckles.
And hold on, wait a minute. And Neon remembered that she has the fever buckle this entire time.
Uh-huh.
I've just been screaming into the void, it seems.
Right.
Because, boy.
Hey, you know what? Hey, at least Ace didn't pull out the belt buckle and then pull out two new mini-con buckles for things we've never seen before. But even though they have appeared in Toy Scan that's supposed to show up,
Okay, speaking of...
Right.
So, hey. Speaking of toy scans, I don't know if you've seen the Vision Driver toy videos.
Yeah,
or at least people showing them off.
Yeah.
Because I saw it initially when they announced it, that's how I knew that it had, the side thing for the, hacking mode or whatever.
Yeah.
But I watched somebody do, a full,
demo?
Not unboxing, but demo, yeah. And I've got to say, the amount of, I guess, work that was put into the Vision Driver alone is so ridiculous to me. Because just based off of how it is, it has to have recordings of... It has more... Let me put it this way. It has way more work put into it than the Desire Driver. Because it has to have audio tracks for every single raise buckle. Then each of the three individual, Game Master / Producer cards.
Uh-huh.
And then all of these, different, attack things. And it's just this is... And not... certainly not excluding the absolute amount of, LED lights going on with it.
Yeah.
Boy, the Vision Driver is a fucking, ridiculous thing. Not ignoring what happens in this episode.
I finally figured out the secret to their P Bandai stuff now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, I think they realized that the secret to P Bandai is just to release a driver every year that use LEDs, right? Because, what is it?
Demons,
and Over Demons, not the Over, that was an attached add-on, but same thing, right?
Over Demons
was a P Bandai exclusive, and right, and everything, right? I think Bandai just started to realize that, hey, people love LEDs, and they'll pay
lights
extra
are cool.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. I watched the demo of it.
It turns out if you flash a bunch of lights to children, they'll love it. You know?
And also certain
repeating the three same colors within a 2 second.
And certain adults, But
right,
I watched it and the Vision Driver. So between the there's a different LED display. It's weird to say animation, but it's basically what it is a pixel animation. There's a different animation between Glare, Gazer, and Glare 2. All three are fundamentally different.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
And then also there's different LED animations for
each of the large raise buckles.
Any of the raise buckles, Which is just
And also, it's also pre-programmed with buckles that still hasn't appeared in the show yet.
Right. It has to have things prepped in advance, which is just that's fucking insane to me. The amount of work that was put into the Vision Driver versus I'm not saying the Desire Driver is bad, but it's just as we've talked about, it's just
are you saying this as you're playing with the Desire Driver next to you?
No, but I could be.
Is it within arm's reach of you?
It's always within arm's reach. You never know when you got a henshin. Alright?
Right. Hey, it's Kamen Rider Geats, episode 28. Lamentation IV, bonding laser boost.
Yeah. Hey, it sure would suck if something happened to those bonds.
Yeah, boy, like you said, so speaking of large, real quick, get back to the topic of large, boy, hey, there was a discussion, right, that was happening, right, so we were joking, how at the beginning of this, literally, 5 minutes, and we were joking about, hey, remember all these buckles they had, right?
Yeah.
So, apparently the fan base is very divided now on on the concept of the raise buckle or at least the large raise buckle. People are saying there are too many, and other people are saying there are not enough. Right?
Okay, hold on. Okay. See, I feel like my question then becomes, what's your stance on all of the full bottles in build, all of the, the switches? Was that what they were called in Forza?
Yeah.
I mean, Wizard had, like, a weird, like, big hand, like, fucking ring or something. I mean, the only thing that I can think of as to why someone would be upset about this is because it introduces so many forms. Mm-hmm. But it's like, that's such a non-issue, right? Like, they're...
Oh boy, hey, look. Apparently there's a really big issue for this to be a big debate now, right? Because people saying, because people are like, hey boy, hey, Ace and Neon, and I guess Buffer Bikes still don't have a perfect, quote-unquote, perfect form, but Boost Magnum isn't even Ace's, like, perfect form. It's
wait, do you mean by... Wait.
He just likes using the Boost Buckle.
Yeah. I mean...
Like, people are arguing, like they don't have a second half of, like, but the bottom half isn't part of their main form. It's just only their first half, right?
Right, but... we have seen doubled up versions of the Riders because of the Fever Buckle.
Yeah.
But also, it's like, the whole fundamental premise of this series has been generic Kamen Riders with modular ability, like modular.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what the Boost Buckle is right. But people, hold on. Like, people come out, hey, Ace, Neon, they don't have their own cool little specialized bottom half buckle, you know,
right? But that's like, but the command buckle is something that at this point 3 of the 4 of them have used, at least of like our main 4. But like, that's a super power. That's a super form that literally they're showing that literally any of them could use. Mm-hmm. But to be upset about there's too many forms is like, okay, God. Remember when Saber tried to do like mixing books around and shit? Like, it's just like, I don't understand how you can think that there's too many fucking, like, or Revice, right? Like, other than when he had that, like, when they had that one fight against, Ulteca, and they just and Vice literally said, like, hey, it's our winter showcase, and they just transformed literally every single fucking form.
Quick. Right? Hey, look, the toy season's almost up. We gotta get some last minute sales in before the holiday season.
I'm just saying, like, that's, like, I don't know what else you're expecting, because literally the entire gimmick of it, like, Evil/Live, Daiji/Kagero stole the Jackal Buckle, and it was like, oh, cool. So there's gonna be like other forms.
Is he gonna steal other buckles?
Like, yeah, he can. Those stamps work for him, so he can have forms too. And then every time I look at the wiki and go to like Evil/Live of like forms, and they just show Jackal, I go, I mean, what the fuck? Like, I don't know what the fuck people are looking for. Like, you know, because, like, we started with, fucking goddamn Neon having just... She has big hammer, like Amy Rose from fucking Sonic the Hedgehog. Like, I don't know, like, you're lucky she got a raise buckle at all. Like, and we'll be really lucky if she gets a...
Before she got her stupid beat buckle, right?
Yeah, it'll be really lucky if she gets a true super form earlier than fucking goddamn Sakura did, because Sakura got it in the last 10 episodes of the show, right? Like, if we can just if we could have a female Kamen Rider get a if she uses the command buckle before we get to episode 40, I'll be happy.
Oh, you see that as a win?
Yeah, like, and even then, I don't know that that's what's gonna happen. Like, I just there's thinking that this is like. People have to understand that, like, the individual buckles are not, I think, the end goal. Like, I think that, especially based off this episode, what we're looking at is supporters giving their desire riders, their
laser raise riser. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, this, fuck. The laser raise riser. What a thing. But hey, it's, yeah, like you said, it's, we're picking up right where we left off with a fucking execution. Gang tactics, Baraba, right at it. Hold him steady so I can shoot him. Or so I can have you shoot him, actually. But boy, this is, hey, luckily the gang's all here to save the day. But, where was this, literally from the beginning of the Yamato Grand Prix? Why are we just now figuring this out? I'm flabbergasted. I'm truly at a lack for words, because it just all of a sudden we decided, oh right, we did remember that we have these fucking
buckles that are inherently, well, at least for Kayla, this buckle who is inherently better than any other buckle I will probably ever get.
But it's inherently better than any other buckle that either him or Neon will get, because it's like the Fever buckle was introduced and then immediately outclassed by the Command buckle. But the Fever buckle is also pretty fucking broken, because it has something that I think is not focused on enough with the Fever buckle is you can just keep re-rolling, right? Look,
it's like in Pokemon. I can use Metronome 20 times, right?
I think I think it might be 30. I think Metronome might have a PP of 30.
Let's quickly check this out. It has a. Oh no! Wait, that is. Oh no, that is the item. Oh, that is the item. I don't want the item.
No, not the item. Gotta go to the TM decks.
Yeah. It has a PP of 16. PP max of 16.
Oh, only 16? Wow, that's a lot smaller than I thought.
Yeah, but still, right? Yeah, I was like, look, hey, look, I can use this move 16 times before I die, right? Like, I might get splashed once, but
I might also get guillotine.
Yeah, right? And that's a winner's move right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? The Fever book is still insane, right? In fact, that, there's no limitations, right? It's just Neon's just like, oh man, my hands hurt from
rolling these dice so much. Yeah. Yeah, but hey, luckily, Kawa and Neon are able to put their idiocies aside to get,
they realize the smart thing, let's just follow Ace, right? Whenever there's trouble, it's always around Ace.
Okay, I'm gonna continue my, analogy that I've been having about fucking Pokemon, though, and just go, so, this is like sending out other Pokemon, where you send out one Pokemon to revive your fainted, main Pokemon that's level 70, and then you send, and then that one dies, and you've okay, cool, and then you send out another fucking cannon fodder Pokemon. You go, alright, cool, I'm gonna use the max potion on him now, full restore.
I used the revive, now I'm using the hyper potion.
Yeah, and then you go, alright, cool. Anyway, those two are dead. Time to finish it, Pikachu. Just, I mean, it's a strategy. You can do that. I don't think it's the best one. It would have been a lot better if you guys had fucking coordinated together and just gone out fully fucking decked out like you do later in the same goddamn episode. But sure, fucking do this. It really, it's operating on such a relative scale at this point. Specifically,
but hey, you think it's like that Neon and Cable are finally figuring out, like, they're finally getting together to do a group plan, you know, right? Is that it?
Well,
like,
it's
hey.
interesting because, you know, they made Neon Neon was the disaster. So it feels like an interesting development would have been that, like, Kayla and Ace don't trust Neon anymore. Like, think that, like, because of her being the disaster, now there's still some ramifications from that. But the thing is, we've kind of just mostly, like, left that shit alone. Like, we haven't really brought that up.
You know, it's over. That was last season, you know?
Yeah, that's all water under the bridge. But it's like,
yeah,
it would make sense that, like, they're... I don't know. It's... The thing about the Desire Grand Prix has always been winner takes all, right? But I think the best way to interpret this situation of this just batshit dumbass, like, strategy that they're working with is that, like, they're seeing the consequences of making all their Kamen Riders fight against each other is they don't know how to work together or coordinate shit. But, like, they did do it once in order to get the drop on Girori, but, you know, they're not really... They're still fundamentally people chosen to follow their individual desires. So, like, on the one hand, I get it, like, why they're not strategically cohesive, but on the other, it's like, we're not actually having any implication that that's how they feel. We're just kind of, like, left with, why are they not, like, doing the smart thing? And then it's like, I mean, I guess I can get it because they're not supposed to be, like, that smart, but or, like, that cooperative, but, like, Jesus Christ, this is fucking frustrating to watch. Anyway, Ace wakes up on a couch, and a pretty girl says, "Hey, don't worry, you passed out. I promise I didn't do anything." The Pope says it's okay now.
Also, hey, look, there's sponsors here, too. He said we decided to put him in the nicer bed, too, you know, right? Look, you might have gotten game tactics, but he almost died, you know, right?
Yeah, so...
And we figured, you know...
And we just put you on the couch and let you... Well, to be fair, right? Technically, all that happened to Ace was he passed out in front of a mysterious warehouse that he should have no right to be walking by alone. He was asking for it, okay? Shit. Saying that hurt me. But, like, seriously, Ace just fucking, like, walks up to, like, walked by that fucking warehouse and then passed out conveniently by the warehouse that Baraba and her, other...
Goonies were at, right?
Yeah, right? So, other than him being held up and then having a gun pointed at him, he didn't actually, like, take any damage. Gene took all the, like, was the one taking all the hits for him. So he actually probably did get hit for him, like, more than that. But I do like this, like, pattern of the series that have, like, ethereal, like, command centers, like, between this and Saber, where they're not allowed to, like, show a hospital. They're like, no, we just put him in a bed, like a nice bed with a fucking...
Look, we have a built-in hospital, you know?
Yeah, we have an on-site nurse. It's also Sumer. Like, I mean, I guess, but... I don't know. It just gives me big it just gives me big flashbacks of fucking Saber, where it's just like, oh, so we could take him to the hospital, but COVID's happening, so then the hospitals are full. So I guess we'll just put him in a bed.
And I know it's close enough, you know. He'll sleep it off, you know, right?
Yeah, speaking of sleeping it off, and it'll work out. Apparently the sponsors are stuck with the rules of the times that they're in. I don't understand what that means.
Mm-hmm.
Like...
yeah, so I guess they're just stuck in 2023 right now, right? Like, uh-oh.
Like, again, it makes me think that again, this is still the point of contention I have with the series, is the time travel shit. Which, boy, I'm gonna get to this later, because we are fucking goddamn Doctor Who in this shit real hard with Ace.
Right.
But, like, I can only imagine that what this means is that, like you said, right, even Kekura's, like, human body is still just like an avatar.
Yeah.
But, like, it being an avatar still means that there's some kind of central consciousness that they come from, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they say, like, oh, we have to follow the rules of this. It's like, okay, so what are you people? Like, you get put, like, if you die in the Avatar, you die in real life? Is what it sounds like
Xena said. Are you able to interfere with, you know, right? Before the Tariq starts getting walking, like, ooh, hey, yo, probably should not have sent him that package.
Well, the other thing is, it also, because they're constantly rewriting the world, at least of the past, so theoretically,
are the sponsors from like a fixed point in time where no matter what you do,
or are they just different? Or are they just different, like, timelines, like, fighting against each other? This is the, again, it's simultaneously the weakest and most curious part of the show. Like, I only am frustrated by it because I have very little confidence that they're going to actually, like, properly pay off on it.
Mm-hmm.
But
hello, Tariq. And did it occur to me too this now that we're pretty much past the halfway point?
Oh, we're way past the halfway point.
Right? And we're past it. Like, hey, look, don't worry. Look, there's no way they can fumble this. You know, right? You know.
Yeah, based off of.
Look,
like,
as
the
long
last...
as Kayla doesn't become evil, and we spent like 6 episodes involving that subplot, you know.
Oh, we don't have to worry about Kayla being evil because we have fucking Michinaga being evil.
Mm-hmm. Right? Yeah. And hey, look. Also, we were joking last week about how hey, look. It's the Japanese part of the show. They're contracted to do it. You know, they gotta mention Nobunaga at some point. You know,
yeah.
Boy, hey, we're joking about it.
I mean, look. When you talk about Son Goku era, you gotta bring that Oda Nobunaga. You know what? Here, I'm gonna take an aside while we continue to talk. I'm gonna look up, just Googling, Oda Nobunaga anime. How many Oda Nobunaga?
A lot. Are you looking at
I know. So here's the thing. I'm looking up specifically.
Are you that features, you know?
Yeah, featuring Oda Nobunaga and focusing on Oda Nobunaga are two different things. Because like, that's what I'm looking for.
I'm surprised him and Ace were best friends at some point, you know, or something back then.
Comic Book Reviews has an entire article about why are there so many anime about Oda Nobunaga and which one is the best. That's awesome. That's fucking awesome. Yeah, fuck the fucking history of it. Yeah. There's also an article called Why Naruto Didn't Learn More During His Training with Jiraiya. Which, wow, fuck you, Naruto. Damn.
I mean, it's true. But yeah, hey look. So apparently, look. So Ace talks about, hey look, yeah, you know, I was from like 180. You know, my mother who spoke to me back then, she spoke to me in Japanese. You know, when we were in clearly the Roman era. You know, right? It was real fucking funny because we do see the flashback to like when Ace to I guess one Roman ace where he clearly is a white actor speaking English.
Yeah.
But we get to the flashback, we see her just speaking Japanese. Like, oh, I was
Yeah,
this memory of and not like the actual.
It's also
like,
funny
like,
how
it wasn't a Japanese woman.
it's also
Japanese
funny how like he's like a red-haired ginger like ginger afro looking person. Like all I can think of is just like unfortunately all I can think of is fucking oh man, wow, my mind is blessing me and making me forget his name. Kijino. Fuck, goddammit, it came back.
Okay.
But like it just reminds me of Kijino. Like just it looks like it's Kijino from the back.
Yeah, no, I think it's just real funny how he's talking about his memory, how in his memory, his mother in the past was speaking to him in Japanese, right?
Yeah, it's how,
Like,
you know, it's like
what Roman century.
It's like what you do when you learn a different language. Sometimes you dream in that language, you know?
Yeah.
I've had dreams in both Japanese and Spanish, and I've been very confused in both of them.
Yeah, but then thankfully every century, all of his is somehow been able to name to Ace or Ace adjacent.
So here's the thing that here's the thing that I find interesting about that is, so what Ace is saying is he gets the collective. Okay, so here's the Doctor Who part, right?
Okay, yeah.
So it's not full Doctor Who because he doesn't just fucking like regenerate into like a full grown adult and like start over like at that like new body with like yes, he has the memories, but he has different tastes and like traits and stuff. Blah, blah.
Eating some fish fingers and custard, you know.
Yeah,
right?
Fuck that. That was disgusting. That's a terrible combination. I can't believe that. Yeah, but basically, yeah, it's like there's different. It's not just that. It's that he basically isekais into a different time every time.
Yeah.
But
absolutely insane.
But he gets the memories
that's
of.
That's the problem, right? Is it like the Avatar logic, where like you know how an Avatar?
Yeah. At a certain point, you reawaken the memories.
Right? Or is this like he dies and then at some point during history, oh yeah, hey, I'm back, bitch.
Yeah, like,
you know?
Is it until he finds the Roman coin, or is it like? I don't know. But here's the thing, right? From what he's saying, he has the collective memories, though. So, it could be a situation where Ace, at some point, or Ace's mom, maybe, like, won the DGP, made a wish.
Or she made a contract with the DGP, you know, or something like that,
and he's reincarnating because of that. Or there's something to do with, like, the actual people, the staff of the DGP. Like, Niram, Samas, like, Girori, Chirami, all these people. Like, and Ace is whatever type of being they are as well. Like, there's something about them, like, again, is basically what I would say is Ace Doctor Who as everybody understood before the female Doctor? Or is Ace Doctor Who after they understood the female Doctor and there's only one actual true Time Lord? Like, because that could really make or break, like, the sensibility of this world, you know? But it I don't know, it's weird to have so much of this show recontextualized because of a show that I watched in its entirety within the 3 months, within, like, the last 3 months.
Boy.
And
yeah,
it's
you know,
like,
that's not good, you know. Right?
And it's like, I didn't think about this before, but now it's like, I actually have, like, an entirely different perspective of this. And I'm like, boy, this could actually really be going, like, a certain way. and I don't know if this is going that way, and I don't know if I want it to. But I mean, like, all I'm seeing here is the parallels of, like, Jean being, like, a Doctor Who companion going, "Oh my God, you've been alive for so long," and you and Ace being like, I can't believe, like, you don't know the shit I've been through. I watched my friend die and turn into a Cyberman, and I also watched my other friend die from an angel. I also watched this other friend not die because I let her leave me for my other me.
Jeez. Right? Yeah, no. The reincarnation thing is interesting, right? What you think about, like, right? Because was it? Fuck, I think we went over this. What was the Roman era again?
Was it like 600?
Yeah, right. And then we were like being real generous, and we're like, all right, let's say
like 600 BC or something.
Yeah, right. Let's meet in the middle. Do like 600. Like that means what? Then we assume what? Right. I'm assuming Ace does not live to like 100 or something. So I'm just gonna say like. Right, I mean, he must have been.
Oh yeah, especially in fucking Roman times. That boy died at fucking 17.
Right, so at least let's be generous. At least do 2,000, right?
Right,
and say 70, right?
Yeah.
That means what? He's reincarnated at least 29 times, according to this. According to this math, too.
If he lived a long life, and that's, and we know for a fact that he has played the DGP multiple times, and based off of, again, right, because as we understand it, right, he hasn't, not all of them, as he says, not all of them participated in the DGP. But
yeah, so some of them just investigated.
Some of them just lived peaceful lives, which also wild. But like, assuming that they did that, this current Ace is the one that made the wish, like those last 4 wishes or whatever that we saw, or 3 wishes that we saw when he made the wish to make the DGP staff his family. Which was like, I want to be invited to every single game. Fuck, I don't remember what the other 2 were, but like, he's the one that's like starting to use like the accumulated knowledge to
it's all building up, you know, right? Look, at some point you learn that spamming Earthquake is not the correct way to play Pokemon. You know, right?
Sometimes
you realize that maybe my modest nature. Physical attacker, not good. Maybe having a modest nature.
Look, what are you talking about? The zombie buckle is the best buckle, and I'm never going to put it down. Okay? I gotta get my zombie buckle back. I gotta get my magnum buckle back. I'm going to start the fight in the ninja buckle, even though I show at the beginning of the episode that I have the command buckle.
Right.
Anyway, yeah. Fucking...
Yeah, and then everyone finds out, because I forgot that this is still a TV show, and so people, hey, look, no privacy, you know, right?
Yeah, look, hey, it's the real world. By the way, boy, another aside.
Does this relate to MILF Manor?
Yeah, we watched, sometime? Yeah, MILF Manor's over now.
Okay.
And we watched all of it. Every single episode, every single minute of it. Molly and I.
Yeah.
And, from my personal perspective, that show is just depressing. Like, it just kinda ends. It's just like, it feels like the fucking end of the story is not, and look at all these happy couples or whatever. It's like, yeah, take a good fucking look at
that was an experiment we did, you know, right?
take a good fucking look at yourselves. Look what you fucking did. Look what you made us, like, Look at yourselves. Do you feel good about this? You think this is a good idea? Like, there are, out of all of the initial couples and stuff, boy, it's really hard to describe this show, because I don't want to call them couples, but like, pairs of mother and son. Like, out of all of the pairs of mother and son that, like, start on the show, literally only... I think there are 3 couples that are formed by the end, but like it's rough to watch. It's not like it is.
Is this Is this the part where we get everyone together, we do a little watch party or something? You know,
there's not enough time in the world for a watch party for this. It's like if you think about what people went through versus what they're getting out of it, it can't be worth it to them. It can't be worth it to them. Like,
were any of them plugging their social at any point during the show? Like, hey, yo, you know, right, look.
No, they don't.
Check me out on IG.
I will say, the woman that goes by Disco Mommy is the only one that actually fucking properly, like, sold herself, because I was able to find her Instagram, which is just Disco Mommy. Like, she has good SEO. But, like, it's... I don't think... I can't imagine that this is beneficial to any of their careers or personal lives to be on it. And it's just... They don't even, like, really... Like, the majority of them, of the people involved, do not get relationships from it. It's depressingly, like, futile, it seems. Just, why did they try to do this? I don't know why this happened. Like, I mean, it almost feels like a Kid Nation thing of, like, I mean, I guess we did this, but, like, should we have?
But at least Kid Nation was enjoyable.
Right, and also, technically, those kids did walk away with money. And I assume that, theoretically, these people got paid for being on this reality show, but I just don't see the benefit that came out of it. Like, it just doesn't seem like it was worth it. And it's funny to go, like, reality show. And then it's like, anyway, here's the Kamen Rider show that is a reality show, and it's like, Jesus, like, I mean, I don't know if losing your privacy is worth all this shit.
Yeah. So Ace's big secret is out. You know, people are like, oh wait, oh man, man, we should have betted on this guy. Oh
yeah,
man, maybe betting on a guy who was bottom barrel was probably probably wasn't the best choice in retrospect. Now,
look,
you know,
meme
right?
stock, okay, GameStop to the moon. All right, Kawa is GameStop stock, okay. We can take him to the moon, alright? Hodl on Kawa. You'll never know when he's gonna go up.
Right? And so do you think the way that Ace gets his memory back is as soon as he touches the Roman coin, right? Right? Because he's thinking about, yeah, hey, look, out of my past life, I always find the Roman, it always comes back to me, you know? Do you think it's like a Death Note situation where as soon as he touches the Roman coin...
that's kind of how I feel like it is, but like... I can't tell if it's like that or if it's like a reincarnation, like fucking isekai thing where it's like, I woke up as a baby suckling my mother's teeth, but I had all the memories of a 48-year-old man. Like, I don't know.
Who also had 2,000 years worth of knowledge, you know? Hey, ask me to reply back in Latin, I'll do it. Or where the fuck, right? I can do that.
I think that Jean's reaction is actually the most... So, okay. I also realized something that I've been thinking about Jean's actor this entire time. I don't think I've mentioned it. But he just reminds me of Haley Joel Osment. Like, he just has that face and the hair, and, like, he just looks kind of like child actor Haley Joel Osment. Like,
I mean, he's been acting since he was 9, you know?
I'm just saying, he just looks like, he just reminds me of Haley Joel Osment, especially in some of his, like, more innocent, like, looks. But, like, the response that he has to finding out about Ace's multiple, like, reincarnations and everything, I think might be one of the most appropriate reactions he's had to almost anything in the entire show, because everything up until now he's kind of been like, woo, yay, kill, woo, You Ace, yay, my favorite.
Boy is Ace, you know.
But now he's like,
look, I've been going through your trash every night, you know.
Yeah. Oh, this is fun. And then he just goes, oh my God.
Oh, hey,
your life story.
Who would have thought that betting on someone's life probably wasn't the.
But he's just like your life story gave me depression. I'm a transcendent being from the future that has their entire life laid out for them, and in a few short conversations, a few short days, which for me I'm sure is like a fucking passing dream. You gave me depression. You gave me depression enough to cry for the first time. Yeah, that's pretty fucked, man. Like, yeah, you know, I get it. That's not a fun thing to learn about, you know?
Right.
But hey, it's
look, day two of Sengoku games, you know,
yeah,
right?
we got this time. Yeah.
Yeah, look, everyone gotta put on their costumes, you know,
yeah,
right? Look,
get the costumes on again.
Yeah, right? Look, we got the town. Look, we already rented out the town, right? We get to use their props department, you know? We don't have to use our toy.
We're starting right off the bat with the swords again because we have them.
Yeah, you know, look, might get we might as well get some cool shots of them using their swords, you know, right?
Yeah,
right.
I mean,
right, but you know, look. But Kale, once again, goes back to ninja right away.
Look, when you're in Sengoku, you gotta go ninja. And when you're in Sengoku, you gotta go fever boost.
Is that how it works?
I'm just saying, like, it's... You can only be stupid for so long before it becomes just inherently frustrating.
Boy, look, we're 28 episodes in with Kawa, you know, right? Look,
but Kawa keeps having, like, but the thing is, like, I'm trying to think of another persistently stupid Kamen Rider. Like, I'm trying to think of a persistently stupid Kamen Rider that didn't, like, start off stupid and then get better. The problem is that Kawa keeps, like, flip-flopping between having cool moments and then being incredibly incompetent for, and forgetting everything that he just, like, developed as a character. And I'm trying to think if there's ever been a Kamen Rider that's been this inconsistent as a competent character. And, like... I can't think of it. Like... I'm trying to think of who's been more... Like... Gatak started off as, like, a sad boy, and then he, you know, has his glow-up moment.
I mean,
like,
Igor? Right.
Fucking, like...
Beast?
Beast, I think, was pretty competent from the beginning. He was not the best, but he wasn't stupid from the beginning. Like, he was differently powered, you know? His whole fundamental system of, like, his rings were different. You know, he was silly, but he wasn't bad at fighting, you know?
Yeah,
he wasn't bad at figuring out how to handle the...
Right, I try to think of a secondary rider who's just more of a comedic psychic rather than an actual...
Yeah, and I'm like Fuwa definitely
wasn't.
wasn't.
That's the problem, because all secondary has always been an opposing, right, a foil to the main character, but
right.
Kawa isn't a foil to Ace. Kawa exists, you know, right?
Kawa exists to suffer. Like, I'm trying to think of... Let's see, who's... Okay, thinking of secondary riders... I mean, Rentaro gets cucked the entire series, but he's not, like, a foil, really, in a sense of incompetency. He just makes bad decisions. Same with Daiji, I would say. But, like... I forget what Zeranos' character name was, but, like, Zeranos isn't bad.
Yuta?
Maybe, I think so.
Right, here, look. All right, I'm gonna post an image. Look, I think it's easier if we just get all the secondary riders, you know?
Yeah,
right,
sure.
To get our memories back,
give me a breakdown. Okay, all right. All right. Let's look at this. Let me look at this.
Boy,
oh
fuck,
boy,
is that,
Meteor
is
was
that what
pretty.
the secondary writer of Hibiki was? Sure, why not? I don't. Yeah.
The guitar one?
What, was it
Wait, is it the
Ibuki?
guitar?
Yeah. No,
Isn't it the guitar
Ibuki.
one?
I thought it was the guitar one too, but
I do not think.
Sure.
Boy,
hey, I'm not gonna argue with this person who took their time to edit this image. You know,
boy,
right?
I don't know if I would have called. Fuck, what even was the trumpet one?
Ibuki.
The trumpet one was Ibuki? Okay.
Yep.
I don't know if I would have.
Yeah,
counted.
you know, look, I'll let them have it. Sure, why not?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
We're too busy focusing on this problem to get to this other problem, you know,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
This is,
Let's see.
I don't want to get sidetracked
yeah,
with this problem.
okay. All right. I would say, in terms of competence level, fuck. The closest we might have is Cross Z, but that's insulting to Ryuga.
Right.
Like, he wasn't smart, but he wasn't this dumb.
Right, yeah, right? I'm trying to think, like, who wasn't an actual foil to their...
Like, here's the thing, right?
Right, because every second has always just been a foil character to, like,
right, Ryuga,
I'm
just saying, like,
make character ideas.
Banjo started off as someone who just had a full bottle and he punched with it, right? Which is, like, the most Neanderthal brain sort of thing, like, caveman logic, like, of how to fight. But eventually, he grows out of that. We're at episode 28, and Kawa is not using the power-up forms. Not, like, there's no, fuck, what was the Cross Z, Splash?
Track? No.
When he used the Splash driver.
Fuck,
where they, like, squeeze the juice box.
Yeah.
Juice pack. But that's my point. It's like there's no alternative. Like he's using a different driver. Like and it's there's no like parallel power up or something or whatever. There's no. I just he's making decisions that are just fundamentally strategically unsound. And at some point, they've got to sit the rest of the DGP contestants down and be like, listen, okay, so we're going to lose our jobs and you're going to lose your lives if this doesn't go well. Please stop doing this. Please stop doing this. Like, for someone that has a role of quote-unquote navigator, right? Sumari is not doing a job of, like, guiding them through this fucking shit. You know?
I mean, look, she's like, hey, look, it's up. Look, she's like, it's time, you know?
Right,
like, hey, look,
but
right,
like, going back to last episode...
When the ticket goes on sale, you know, she doesn't buy the tickets.
Right, but going back to last episode, right? Maybe instead of going with Chirami, she should have tattled on him to near him and said, hey, Chirami's starting to try to do this dumb shit, and he wants to take me along, and she should have fucking, like, said... Like, I don't want to go with him. This is a bad idea. I think this is a really bad idea. Like, hey, I would like to talk to literally anybody that could stop him. Because right now he doesn't have a driver, so literally everybody could stop him, including Kawa. I don't know. At some point, they're going to get their shit together. Maybe it's by the reveal of their...
You know, maybe Kawa's just in his fantasy moment, you know, right?
Oh God! Yeah, he's fantastic. That's for sure.
Right. But yeah, hey, Ace getting his ass kicked.
Yeah.
You know, but don't worry.
Oh boy, he's
sleepy
time. It's sleepy time now.
After that heartfelt speech and learning about the value of life.
Yeah, and the fears of death.
Right. He's like, I got you, Ace.
Hey, hey, don't worry. Hey, stay strapped.
Yeah, you know, look, you already use a gun for a weapon, but what if you also transform with a gun, you know?
But what
And
if you
try
had
to
a
do that,
laser gun?
Oh.
The only thing stronger than bullets are lasers, as we all know.
It's what, right? Boy, now that I posted this goddamn image of all in a second, I know there was a reason why I wasn't a big fan of this design. It looks like it reminds me of Mach. That's why.
The laser boost?
Yeah, laser boost.
I mean,
right?
it's like a reverse color scheme. I think that the biggest issue is the blue in the visor. I think that it breaks it up too much. Like,
right.
Because we know that Geats, Geats' original eyeline is not, or visor is not blue, right? Yeah, it's orange.
No, it's, yeah.
So, then when he puts on laser boost, it's like, I get that it's supposed to be a combination of him and, Jean, but it's like, there's
too much color.
It's not that there's too much color, it's that there's, like, I would say there's too much going on, there's too much color specifically in the head, and there's too much going on the helmet. Like, I don't like that Geats also has the, like, ears from Jean, like, poking out, like, horns. Like, it literally feels like a kit bash of a gunpla that you just, like, smushed all the parts together and glued them on.
Boy, look! They need to show something to the kids until the next arc, you know, right?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, to be fair, it's still less busy and less of a mess of, like, a combination of, like, a quote-unquote... Because this wasn't really a berserk form, but it was a form that had drawbacks. But, like, this is still a less messy, like, combination of a berserk form, like, in a controlled state than, like, primitive elemental dragon. Because aside from the word mess that was, the color scheme of that was a goddamn travesty.
Right.
But hey, it's hey, just in time for the music video to drop, and also the incredibly horny live performance that dropped, like, yesterday or the day before.
By the way, hey, I finally watched the Trust last music video. Oh no, that music is way more funny than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, because it's he just stares up.
Just there.
He just stares at the fucking. He's standing on a skyscraper like Batman, but, like, if Batman was lost, like, if he was a lost child,
real fucking funny. Right, I was watching. I was like, oh man, there's a pretty good directed music video. There's good shots. There's a lot of cool drone shots and everything.
Yeah,
you know?
and then
right. I mean, the action might be a little slow because
you
know, right.
Yeah,
but
and then Kawa shows up.
They just cut to Kawa.
Yeah,
he's just there. I was like, oh. Hey, Kawa, what's up?
Staring at the sky.
Can we just cut back to Geats and Buffer right now, real quick? I mean, it's cool that they remember you, but I don't want to see you in this.
They take 2 full shots to show Kawa not included in the fight and on a random, like, building sconce or whatever, or awning or whatever, and just going, huh? I wonder where the fighting's happening. I sure wish I could do something about that. Like, it's ridiculous.
I know
But did you see the live performance that they did? I guess maybe it was over the weekend, but I know that the video
I did not see the live performance.
Okay, the live performance. I'll send you the clip, but basically, the live performance is. So, it's really funny because it just has fucking, the Kamen Riders finally show, like, the Kamen Riders just show up in a live, like concert, which is like, okay, cool, whatever. But the main singer, or at least the female vocalist,
Kodokuma?
Yeah. Boy, she is testing a lot of weak nerd boys, like, in what she's wearing. I'm not shaming her for this. I'm just saying, boy, that like. That's
well,
like
this outfit combination of
the comparison between the 4 or 5 dudes like rap singing like around her and what she's wearing are like, this is 2 different levels of like, these are 2 different like, these are 2 different kinds of people. Like this is oh boy, you're making some people sweaty in the stands. Like this is not for the faint of heart.
Oh, hey, look, they included neon in this fucking in the live version.
Yeah.
There you go.
Are you just scrolling through it now?
Yeah, I'm just scrolling through it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Get to like a minute in or something when they start focusing on her. Like she literally. Okay. Here's the best I can compare it to. She looks like she's wearing something that Disco Mummy and MILF Manor would wear. Is how I feel. Like, and I'm like, boy, that's a big mood, huh? Like, I mean, if you want to, but gee. Anyway, we get the full opening insert song moment. And he beats the shit out of everybody.
They beat up everyone.
Yeah, hyper boost, grand victory.
Yeah. But Buffer's like, oh, hey, man.
Whoa, and just in time, yeah, just as I planned this entire time, now I have the Vision Driver. I'm the captain now. We're all like,
right. I've been planning for this, right? This has been this has been my big plan the entire time.
Boy, do you? Wait. Do you have a meme for this week?
No, I do not have a meme.
Okay,
for
cool.
this week.
Don't worry. I've got the meme for this week. I just have to finish making it. But don't worry.
Yeah.
Some could say that it's like a bunch of people in a church holding a gun at the back of each other's head, and then there's one sniper in the pews waiting to snipe them.
Yeah.
Like just stacked back.
Yeah.
I mean, really, who's next, right? Okay, so at this point, the Vision Driver, specifically the Game Master Vision Driver, has gone from Girori to Chirami.
Yep.
To Baruba, and now to Buffa.
Yep.
Who will be the next person to steal the Game Master Vision Driver?
Hey, look, is it gonna be Daichi? He's still in. Boy, I keep forgetting that Daichi is in this. It's revived, right?
Yeah, it's especially funny when
going back to threads and everything. I was like, someone was making a thread about how they wish it was Japan instead. This arc. Right, that was brought back instead of Daichi, and it got me thinking. Oh yeah, hey, having the pen would have been a good idea. Would have been probably been a sick idea, right? But then, right, why have one person why have a guy that only wants one person to die when we have 2 people that wants people to die, right?
Yeah, oh god, I mean, technically speaking, we still have that possibility, and. It's still not clear. So Baruba had Daichi's ID core because she asked for it politely? I don't remember. Like, it seems like the prerequisites for getting an ID core to bring someone back in the DGP is still kind of unclear to me. Like, I understand when it's like a sponsor, but what if it's just like what would they have to do? Actually, wait. Did Japan retire or did he die? Because he was turning into a zombie.
I think did he die? Fuck.
Don't worry. I'm going to the
No,
wiki.
No. What is it? Pink Sheet retired.
Yeah,
Pink
I know.
Retired,
Mary.
Yeah, so I think Japan died. Right. Yeah. I think that's what happened.
But it says he was eliminated because he had the lowest score. So he was kicked out of the game, not killed by Yamato. So he should still be alive.
Yeah. He can still be look. He can still get his memory back. Right? If he touches that death note, he could get his memories back.
Jesus Christ, yeah. I still think it's the funniest thing is that he was his whole bit was I was going to be in basketball, but then that all got ruined for me, and now I hate everyone. It's like, really, nerd boy? You were into basketball? You don't want to like bully some kids that are just trying to like do a gunplay competition? Like,
So
in your gamer chair? Like, interesting. But hey, there's another insert song. We have another insert song with Jean going, yeah, fuck off.
I think I need to go back to my regular timeline, but you can have my gun.
Yeah,
have technology from the future.
Yeah, I choose to leave this nightmare game. Which,
right?
Sure, that's great and all.
Technology that that is from an advance in the future. Surely no terrible weapons that will happen.
And also, are you allowed to do this? Like, to just, like, okay, aside from him giving him the laser rays riser, but, like, he's also just leaving a player without a supporter. So, what, you can just play unsponsored, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know, look, it's like when you and me go to regionals. There's no one sponsoring us, you know, right? Except ourselves, you know, right?
Yeah, I mean, the collective,
like
the hive mind.
Right? It's like that. It's like, look, right? It's like,
I guess, but this is just...
What's that? But, I don't know what it is, but I don't know what the future law says, right? About you can, like, here, have this advanced gun from the future, you know?
Yeah.
Surely
don't leave any evidence of the future in the past, you know? We don't... Doctor Who, we don't change anything. And then Jean just walks off into the fucking goddamn sunset. Like, yep, anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure, man.
Look, I got my data card, you know, right? That's all I need, you know, right?
Yeah.
Right?
So long as you can't steal my identity, it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. And then Michinaga says, "Oh yeah, mine now."
Yeah, hey, I'm the captain now.
Yeah, I should have paid attention, you know, right? Yeah.
If only you knew how fast. Like, yeah, I mean, sure. Oh, hey, also let's not forget that they mentioned that that Jean, canonical ageist Jean goes, "Hey, you're actually 350 years old to Baraba. So don't worry. The character's a 350-year-old Loli. You're fine, Austin.
Yeah.
You're fine."
Hey, look. As advised by my lawyer, I'm still standing by my statement. You know, right?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I think that's probably a good idea.
Still not retracting my statement.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That was a test. Right? Good, you made it.
Yeah, but yeah, look, yeah. Right. So, hey, do you think Michinaga has something more nefarious?
So his wish is supposed to be
ideal world,
just killing.
Right? It's like they're trying to make this sound like a big shock. Was like, we already know his ideal world. Why is this a big shock? Right.
Right. All I can think of is that he's got a different idea for an ideal world at this point. Which
right, he's like, oh boy, I can wish back my dead friend, you know?
Yeah,
now?
or like has his wish like mutated because he's becoming a Jamato now? Like, I don't know what they're trying to hint at, because
we already know his ideal world.
He's like, supposed to be just killing the Kamen Riders, but like
no more toy commercialization being shown to me, you know? You can't trick me, Bandai. You're not gonna make me go out my way to buy a Desire driver, you know? Right? I'm not some fool who gets tricked by lights and sound, you know, right?
Yeah. Vision driver? No.
Right? But yeah, so now that we saw that you can insert the do you think as the show we're gonna get that happen with our other three characters, right?
What, they're all gonna go see the goddess of creation, or they're all gonna get to touch the Vision driver?
They'll get their sponsor boost, you know, right? It's like in Naruto when Naruto, Sakura, and Sasuke all summon
Jesus. The new Trinity, the new Sannin.
Right, they summoned their previous summon, you know, right? Hey, look, I can summon the stupid snake too, you know, right?
God damn it.
Orochimaru wasn't the only one that could do it, you know.
I didn't even think about this when I made my fucking goddamn Tetramorph. comparison, but it's like there's literally 4 of them specifically. So like,
Yep.
like they're, and then we have like this goddess of creation that looks like a fucking like biblical angel. Oh god damn it! Oh Jesus! Literally Jesus! Oh fuck!
All right.
I mean, it's gotta be.
Do you want it on that?
I think that's gotta be it. It's gonna be. It's look. Guns are in the past. It's all about lasers now.
All right. Is that how we're ending it?
Yeah, I think that's a good end.
All right, Cars. So, thank you for watching. Investigation shots. Boosters a thing now. Kate takes 5.